Good morning, fam. This is Dame Rich. Dame Rich Speaks. Listen, this morning I want to talk to you about your porn addiction, and it's more than just about sex. Let's get into it. All right, fam, I'm back. So let's talk about this. I was listening to Pastor Tim Ross, episode by him, and I think it's Preston Morris, and they were talking about a variety of things. But if you've ever followed Pastor Tim Ross, you know he is very open about his porn addiction and how he had to overcome it, the things he did to overcome it, kind of where it came from, all of those different things. But he said something in this episode that was very powerful. He was talking about how his porn addiction, or porn, was an artificial way to fulfill his very real sexual desire. And that sat with me, that his porn was his artificial way of dealing with a very real sexual desire. And I started thinking, because that's how my mind goes. That's why this is not so much about the porn addiction, but I want to talk about other porn addictions that we have, because when you think about porn addiction, by definition, it is the compulsion to watch pornography regardless of the negative impacts. It's the compulsion. I can't stop myself. And what are some of the other things that we can't stop ourselves from doing? What are some of the other artificial means that we feed our ego, our pride, our flesh, in order to satisfy something that is a real need? We're just getting it from the wrong place. And I immediately start to think about work, thinking about careers, and how sometimes we are so driven within our careers because we're really trying to feed something else. A lot of times, there are people who are driven in their careers because they're still trying to prove a dead person wrong, or a person that's no longer in their life wrong about something. Oh, you're not going to amount to nothing. So they nearly kill themselves to amount to everything just to prove that person wrong. So I'm thinking about like work. Something else that might happen, and they kind of hit on this a little bit in the episode, is pastoral addictions. The addiction to be a pastor because you like the appreciation and the adoration and the respect and the command and the positive image, the ego stroking that you get from people. So you're pastoring not from a spirit that pleases God. You're pastoring from a place of addiction, of people pleasing, or the need to feel accepted because maybe you're running from the very real issue of rejection. So I got this pastoral addiction. Maybe you have this side chick addiction, not even because you need sex, but because you're trying to get respect and admiration from an illegal place and fulfill it in an illegal means by having another woman stroke your ego where you feel like your wife has fallen short. Instead of having a conversation with her, a constructive conversation with her, you're going this other route. What are your other porn addictions? See, it's easy when you hear someone has a porn addiction to just point it out and get down on them because they're looking at naked women, naked men, whatever that may be. But when we start talking about your addictions, when we're looking at your naked job, your naked side chick, your naked need to make money, whatever that nakedness may be, that on the inside of your mind, you're just pulling it up, just like that person on porn, trying to get validation from something that will never fulfill you because it's artificial. It's not real. Listen, as we continue on our fasting and prayer challenge for men, I encourage us as brothers, and I encourage others that are not walking along with the men in this. I encourage you, explore your porn addiction, whatever that porn or explicit thing might be. Explore it and make sure you stop feeding very real needs with artificial ingredients. Hey, that's all I have for you today. Listen, continue to like and subscribe to Damon Rich Speaks, and friends, until next video, God bless.